Oh, I should make sure the camera's facing the right way before we start the video. Welcome, Von Don Eisenbahn. Willie's not here. Or Willie's playing with Opa, so. But Servus, Grüße, und hello. Wanted to take a look at our blue steamer. We had some issues with wheel spin and it was a little loud, and I thought I had gone through it since in the last year, but maybe not. We had a lot of wheel spin in a couple of spots, and like I said, the engine was a little noisy, so I took it apart and we're going to start. So this comes off. Oh, I should turn it around. So when let's that help any little bit, but we have one screw here, really large screw, to pull the motor off, or the body off, and the boiler is metal, all the trim is plastic. Make sure you put in the light diffuser before you go back together. So I went through and I oiled, just a little drop of oil on the motor there on each side, and then I went through and oiled all three wheel sets. It was really easy to get in on this from the top to get that lubed up. Probably could have got in pretty easy from the bottom too. Those are all moving free. Gave those a spin. The front wheels, lubed those up. Went through just a little dab on all this stuff to give it a little bit of lube. Now the wheels, I really need to get a holder to hold this thing when I work on it, but as we come up, you get up like this. The rubber wheels look alright until you really look at them. They're tight, they don't move, but they are coming apart. But here's the thing right there. That's got a weird wear, and there's a bunch of funk. Oops, wrong place. Over on the other side there. So I don't know, like, what's that coming from? And hang on a second. Whoa, sorry about that. Nope. It's soft. It's this soft material that just gums up, so it's some sort of gunk. We are going to clean the snot out of that and put it back together, and we're going to put on some new wheels, and we'll be back in a little while after we do some of this, and we'll show you what we find. Alright, that's all the stuff that came off of these two trailing wheels. The rest I just put some cotton swab, or actually a gauze pad, and some not even a gauze pad, cleaning cloths from push tabs. I don't know, what are these, 1.5 inches or something like that. 2x2s maybe. And just polished up the wheels. The power wheels I did a little different. I should have filmed it. Had a piece of this blue paper towel, put it down on the tracks, put a little strip of alcohol down on there, and then I let the drive wheels spin on there to polish them up, get all the gunk off of them. Yeah, I don't know, these are pretty thin. Looks like they've been, on there a while. So we're gonna pull these side bogies off, side rods off, and then we're gonna put new tires on. Gosh, I hope I have some. Always check before you start. Alright, so it's off camera right now, but I've got the locomotive put back together. And I saw this the other day. Some guys with running DC, and this is how they clean their wheels. And they can drive their trains right over it. I unfortunately cannot, because the pickup shoe always gets caught. And I'm just using some 91% isopropyl, and we are going to start bringing it backwards. Start bringing it backwards, real slow. Real slow. I don't think it matters how fast or slow you go, it's just probably easier to push. If you're going slow. And here's where I don't know how they can drive across it. I don't know if we're not making good enough contact with center pucks or what. But and cleaned a bunch of stuff off the wheels. I'm gonna say it probably works. Probably works. Probably got a little heavy on the alcohol, but that's all right. Cleans the rails. Tears the rail, tears the paper up too, but yeah. So I'm going to run this around. Let's take a look, make sure we fixed it. And it is already running a lot quieter. The whole set is running a lot quieter, a lot better. Let's take a look. If it's making strange noises, take it apart, lube it up, clean it up, put it back on, and get another 10 years out of it before you need to do some maintenance to it again. Now we're going to stop that when we come around here. Whoa, whoa, stop, stop, stop. Come back. There you are. All right, so this is our Rheingold set, and we had some problems with that initially. And I should have made a video of it, but if you take a look, the lights would only come on certain places on the track. They would flicker. So what I did to fix it, see there they had the wires going through, that's metal plate and that's plastic around it. So we have the pickup shoe, wire soldered onto it, running down below the bogies, and over and into that, and the connection for that is just slip it through a little hoop and crimp it tight. So I put the ohm meter on it, and sometimes it read 0 or less than 1 ohm, and other times it actually went open. So to fix that issue, put a bead of just put a little solder on, and now electrical connections are good, great, and it just goes. And so there was still a couple lights in cars flickering occasionally. That's why I thought, let's take a look at these wheels, and these wheels were in some pretty rough shape, and that's why we cleaned them up. So with that, we're going to put this all back together and run it. Hope it helps somebody. Keep your wheels clean. Check them. Make sure there's no built up gunk on there. And ja, Vorsicht bei der Abfahrt. Tschüss.